very apparent that Oda has done specific things throughout One Piece this year to like kind of build up the four Yonko. Number one, ago there was like the notebooks for the arcs related to One Piece upcoming in the manga. The one specifically most attention to was the island containing 4. Now initially we all thought, oh, okay, maybe it has something to do with an island named 4. Maybe recently the fourth road poneglyph, which may be the case, and or Yonko in some way, shape, or form. Now there are some hints as to whether or not the 4 Yonko will actually be involved in the same arc. Now number 2, because if you look at it from a perspective, Oda has mapped out the year by starting off with Big Mom, by building up the year of Sanji on Whole Cake Island. Initially, that's what I'm assuming we're guaranteed to go there next after Zoe. Whatever happens with Jack, obviously the biggest one is Zoro stays behind, holds off Jack while Luffy and the rest go to Whole Cake Island. The second thing is where the build up for Wano came in, and more specifically the build up for more introduction about Kaido, and what we just recently learned within the past chapter or so is when it comes to Blackbeard teach. So, and we've got hits here and there about Shanks being on. So we still need to get a flashback, in my opinion, about when he actually appeared, because obviously he appeared with a straw hat, because they do recognize it. That was the first thing they said. Oh, look, and Nekomashi Inuyarashi said the same thing. Now, the reason I'm bringing it up now is today on Anime News Network there was an article from Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump, and I'm going to read you to now. The title of this names in one of the arcs we're going to get. Now, it looks too good and too well informed to be a troll, so I doubt it. Let me just read you the article, and when we've seen everything we've had this year, I really would not be surprised if this is where Oda is really going with it. So this year's 17th issue of Shueisha's Weekly Shonen Jump magazine revealed on Monday that today Ichiro Oda's One Piece manga will start its Versus 4 Emperors arc 18th issue, which will ship on April 4th. The 17th issue teased. The curtain will open on a new legend, don't miss it. The preview, the image for next week's issue pictured right also teases facing Sanji towards rescue. You get the idea. Now, the thing, obviously, the focus on Sanji next. But did you notice the title? That's what gets me hyped. Now, number one, we've only had 3 of the 4 Yonko being brought into play, and we know currently where they stand in the story. We know where Kaido is in Wano with the Shogun. We know where Big Mom is with the whole wedding on Whole Cake Island. That's where they're going next to get Sanji. And we know where Blackbeard's heading, straight for Baltico at Revolutionary HQ to stir some shit up, perhaps. The only one we don't know about is Shanks. Now, the thing here is, it's not just the fact that we got an arc confirmed to be the 4 Emperors arc, which should be epic. But did you notice how it says versus the 4 Yonko? So I really want to know what's up with that. Does this relate to the government, the Gorosei, or maybe it means at some point soon we're gonna have to get Shanks introduced? Post time skip. The only way I can see that happen is 1. Shanks plays a role in pulling the Marineford, only in this case with the revolutionaries and the Blackbeard pirates showing up and stopping the whole war. Number 2, and this is probably the most logical explanation, he's on the island where the 4th road poneglyph is. Now that is the most possible and predictable theory, if that's the case. But the thing here is, why Oda said the arc is called the Versus 4 Emperors arc. So, I mean, are we going to get all 4 Emperors in one arc? Because usually, unless there's a war breaking out, a massive war, this could mean the incident that happens on Whole Cake Island is going to be the kickstart for it. That's what it looks like to me. I realize Kaido and Big Mom are not going to be taken out in the same arc, in the same year, or in the same from back to back arcs. It's not going to happen. So, and the thing here is they don't have to defeat the Yonko, they just have to get the poneglyphs. So that could be where the war kicks in, because it looks like to me, unless it's a straw hat, I can't see anybody else going against the four emperors, and I don't think Shanks is going to fight Luffy. So, I mean, this raises a lot of eyebrows, and I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself. I'm telling you right now, if we're going to get Shanks introduced to this, and we're going to get all four emperors in the same arc, either battling simultaneously or fighting side by side, that's going to be epic, regardless of what the circumstances is. But you can see the build up that Oda's been doing. Oda would not have built up each of the Yonko in the same year when it's supposed to be Sanji's year if it wasn't going to lead to something bigger down the road. And I think that's where Oda's heading, at least after Whole Cake Island. But yeah, that's just my opinion. This is hyping me up. Let me know what you guys think. I'll leave a link in the description box below so you can check it out for yourself. Comment, rate, subscribe, like this if you did. Give it a thumbs up. I'll catch you guys on the next one.